Hello everybody, I'm the Hammer from the Hammer Game channel and welcome back to the Cold War and to the Federal Republic of Germany with Ludwig Erhard, because Conrad got blown up by an encyclopedia at the end of the last episode. So today we should be seeing the wholesome man himself, Mr. Otto. He will hopefully be appearing. I think in the meantime we'll just continue to kind of upgrade our support companies, I think, because I think a lot of the others... Actually no, do you know what, let's go ahead and upgrade the anti-air. Oh, we should actually... Are we able to build it? Holy moly! We can found the BGS, and Franco denounces a Judeo-Masonic conspiracy. Okay. Oh, we could have done that a whole year ago. Oh, it's fine. It's not like it's a big thing. Sign the Pleven plan. EDC, stay neutral, cooperate with NATO, discuss rearmament. Damn right we should discuss rearmament. I demand the right to rearm. Well, I hope everyone's doing good on this fine Tuesday afternoon, or Tuesday morning, or Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it may be for you. Right. We've finished that part of the industry tree near enough. Oh, scientific collapse. What's that doing to us? Oh, that might be worth getting rid of. Fortifying the border. I don't think we really need to fortify the border. We could do that. What we're going to do is... Does it even matter about building the army right now? Let's just go ahead and work down here. So one of the big innovating companies in West Germany, the Nixdorf AG, is a valuable asset for our scientific efforts. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the scientific-y stuff. 1 research speed, thank you for that. 2 there. Cooperate with NATO needs to be done. Right, okay. Some work to do then. The formation of the Pathet Lao. A new movement has risen in Laos, the Lao People's Party. Marxist-Leninist guerrilla movement. Oh, will all of Indochina go red? Potentially. The Wallenberg trials. Swedish diplomat and architect play a major role in arranging the rescue of thousands of Hungarian Jews by providing them safe havens and protected passports. Died in Soviet custody. Well, believed to have died in Soviet custody. Oh wow, they actually have a small tree. Didn't know they had that. And looks more weapon types. Might as well do the magnetic core memory. In West Germany still got American and British troops in it. That's fine. So we went ahead and got to traditional SAGA views last episode as well. We could change to something else here. So right there. I don't know why we can't go to that. Aircraft manufacturer, limited conscription. We could go up to extensive once we get enough PP. Basic consumer electronics is done. Let's go ahead and do the enlistment of Nixdorf Computers AG. We shall give extended contracts for the construction of data infrastructure and radar posts to the Nixdorf AG. So a lot of radar arrays getting built. Encryption, that's a bit ahead of time. That's fine. What about the choppers? Still a bit ahead of time. We're working in Navy a little bit more soon. Yeah, we'll go ahead and research the better. Titanic Games of XV Olympiad were held in Helsinki, Finland for the past week as those athletes come to show off their ability in the summer sports. So, the United States came in first place with 76, the USSR falling behind in 71, in second place Hungary in third with 42. Next Summer Olympics will be held in Melbourne, Australia in 56. Let's see who does well at that one. Light Air Company Multi-Role Interceptor. Let's go with you for that. Assassination of General Haj Ali Razmara. Iranian Prime Minister Haj Ali Razmara has reportedly been assassinated by radical Islamist in Tehran. Well, he was only Prime Minister for 2 years. The Swedish nuclear program? Issue related to developing nuclear energy. However, it is clear from the recent policy debates and domestic projects being carried out, the department may also be conducting research in the nuclear weapons program for the country. Oh, are they now? I see. So I think what we're waiting for Otto to pop up is actually the elections of 53, which I'm hoping is not going to be that far through 53. And in fact, we'll be quite quick into it. The Democratic Republic of Vietnam's capitulated. They have been defeated by the French Republic. So State of Vietnam's got some more land. The Albanian subversion. Over the past few months, the People's Socialist Republic Albania has been fending off guerrilla attacks from tightly organised, well-trained Albanian expats. Oh. I didn't realise that a Greek civil war was still ongoing. Oh God. The Treaty of Taipei and the Republic of China and Taiwan and Japan have finally declared peace. Virginia Chinese governments attend the Treaty of San Francisco because of the Chinese Civil War. Exerted major pressure over Japan in order to make them sign a peace treaty. I was going to say that the kingdom was looking very well there, and then the Albanian subversion is just firing. What on programming? In cooperation with IT talents, both locally and from abroad, will increase our capabilities in a new field of computer sciences. Ah yes, computer science, which I have a degree in. And have not used at all. But yeah, I have one. So able to... Oh, no, then we'll have to focus on kind of just jumping through. This a tree? Oh, what has happened? Farouk has been triumphant. Failed coup in the Kingdom of Egypt. After a brief siege, the free officers decided to mount an assault on the palace of King Farouk and secure the country. The king was guarded by approximately 800 well-equipped Sudanese guardsmen. King Farouk, an expert marksman, participated in defence, allegedly killing approximately 60 attackers as they entered the palace grounds. Free officers, desperate to maintain the offensive and kill the king, decided against withdrawal. However, this left their forces vulnerable and they sustained heavy casualties. Oh. I also expect the king to purge the nationalists in the army and build up the security apparatus. Oh well done King Farouk, I guess. Congratulations for winning there. Don't know what that means for Egypt, if I'm being honest. Totally honest. Still a little bit ahead of time. Light ships and submarines. Where is the subs? Oh god, there's small, mediums, and heavies. That really helps me out. Albanian subversion again. Agency was created. The fall of the Kurai regime. The SAP have the Swedish Social Democratic Party have won the 1952 Swedish elections. And they're led by Taj Erlander. Gustav is given a lot of stability. Right, working on that. Yes. Air accident chance minus 10%. Oh no. Yeah, I am recording this episode kind of... Actually, it's before. It's not straight after the last one. It's before the first episode goes live. So, I think I mentioned in the last episode, what the hell should I do with a lot of this stuff? I'm sure people will have told me what to do with it. But I've been too efficient in my recording this week. 10 to 30 divisions. I think... Do you know what we'll probably do once we actually become Germany? Depending on what happens with East Germany. We'll maybe invade Austria if they're back, and then we'll maybe just invade Yugoslavia. American aid redirected to South Asia. The United States announced it would shift aid made from Britain, Australia, and other Commonwealth states, India, Pakistan, and the Philippines. American government recognizes these states are under the risk of Soviet influence, and this must be countered. Commonwealth states will be upset by our action, but they will not be overly affected by our actions. The action emphasizes on the focus of securing the battle for influence in South Asia and the Pacific. This won't help the European recovery. What the hell? The Greek Democratic Army and the Kingdom of Greece have signed a white peace. Yay! Yay! Greece has fallen to the common turn. Well, a common form. Woo! Greeks awards ending the victory for the Communist Party of Greece. The new regime quickly announced the establishment of the Democratic Republic of Greece. Not good. Anyways, let's sign the Plevin Plan. Proposed by the Frenchman René Plevin. The Plevin Plan calls for the creation of a pan-European army. It's meant to prevent Germany from rearming on our own. Well, that's still going to happen, I'm afraid. Damn right it will. Could go ahead and rush them. Let's do the half-twist conveyor belt. 245 days. American aid redirected to Korea and Japan now. Shift aid embarked for France to Korea and Japan. The United States has determined to provide more support to Asia. It's much more important to focus in on much of Europe. France is a developed and strong nation. It will not be greatly hindered. The French government will likely not respond well to our decision. The Japanese and Korean government are already expressing their thanks for increased support. Wait, why would you be helping them? Surely you're not helping. Just seeing that reminds me of that silly spaceman meme. That's what it kind of looks like. I don't know if he is holding a gun there. You guys know what meme I'm on about, hopefully. Almost got rid of all the influence, which is good. And it is almost 1953. We are in November. President Eisenhower. Hail to the chief. World War II hero, unifying figure, and constitutional rights guarantor. Bankroll South Korean reconstruction. French Indo-Chinese War. I'll have to come play as America at some point. The Hungarian Revolution. When does the Hungarian Revolution happen? Expanding NATO, invite Turkey, invite West Germany. That'd be hilarious if I got invited when I'm the German Reich. Kingdom of the Netherlands has signed, so is Belgium, so is Luxembourg. Happy days. And what we'll do now is we'll just go ahead and... Oh yes, that's already informed, that's fine. Let's join the European Defence Community. We have finalised the last steps required to form a single pan-European defence initiative. Establishment of the Plevin Plan. The Federal Republic of Germany established the Plevin Plan and the military cooperation between European countries to share knowledge and experience. Just for the time being. They are all members of NATO, so, you know, I'm not going to be able to. Turkey crumbles the Soviet pressure. Great. Pavel Batov. Well, it's nice to see him. I've not actually seen him pop up in any mod other than TNO. Oh no, I should have read that. Redraw Bosphorus borders. Oh dear. Okay. Soviet demands a regime change, an ultimatum to... Oh no, Yugoslavia might be getting invaded. Oh, I don't like how the Soviets are expanding. I don't like it at all. Oh well, I think it's time we actually done some atomic weapons theory. Labour neutral. We're not going to be changing any of that. That's 1954. Cool, that's fine. There's a bit of a cooldown for that stuff, but that is fine. And we'll reduce the influence of them all a little bit more. We are in 1953, so the elections are, well, anytime now. I really don't like how the Soviets have expanded. That's Greece and Turkey fallen. I don't know if you eventually will join. The Grand Duchy of Luxembourg is joining EDC, so is the Netherlands, so is the Italian Republic, and Belgium. Brilliant. Fantastic. Let me just cooperate with NATO now. I'm only doing this so I can get rid of the scientific problems we have. NATO is Europe's natural ally in the fight against despotism, communism, and Russian aggression. Yes, we have established the EDC. So does France have that part of the tree as well, I take it? No. What have they actually got? Can they go communist? That would be very, very awkward. Change focus between 1959. Wow. Oh god, they could remain silent in the face of the secret speech. Sorry, Maoism. Tito embraces... Oh god. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, someone got executed in Greece. That's not good for Yugoslavia. Oh dear. Well, goodbye, Tito. You're gonna get killed off. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be able to withstand it. Can we refresh the map, please? Yeah, thanks for your input in all this. 24,000 lost. Look at the total numbers. They don't stand a chance. Ah, conflict and insurgency. Insurgency is happening in the Pacific, also in the Middle East. Active conflict, yeah. Quite like that little map thing, but... Oh, well, Stalin died. Georgie Melenkov. I'm wondering if Trest is going to end up joining... What, you're guaranteed by... What a random... Group of nations. And Yugoslavia has been puppeted. Yeah, wow. That's no good. I think everybody else around me is in NATO. Oh, Sweden's not. Sweden's not in NATO. Neither's Franco. Apart from that, I think everybody else... Oh, well, and the Swiss. Okay, we'll maybe expand slightly. Right, we've cooperated with NATO now. Discuss rearmament is completely useless, so let's go back over to the tree. Import American computers. In order to further our scientific development, we must acquire the help and hardware from MIT and from companies around Silicon Valley. Tank, Porsche, Strategic Bomber 3, happy days. Can we go in this? Yep, straight into Jet Strat Bomber. Radio Free Europe, National Committee for a Free Europe. Recently launched a new radio station called Radio Free Europe. This new station will conduct broadcasts across Europe and the Iron Curtain to battle communist propaganda. Yeah, I don't really like our position in the world now. Yes, we are going to become the German Reich, but the Assembly of Captive European Nations. The Assembly of Captive European Nations is organized in New York City under the supervision of the United States and private guidance from the CIA. Organization brings together anti-communist exiles from Albania, Bulgaria, Czechoslovakia, Estonia, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, and Romania. The organization pledges to liberate their home countries through peaceful means and publicize the reality of life behind cruel Iron Curtain. The power struggle. It's going to be a dire year for the Soviet Union, marked by a hard fight for Stalin's succession, never matched. Okay. See who comes out on top. Bulgarin's going to get assassinated, denounce Khrushchevite generals. Mass release plan. Don't quite know what's going to happen here. But that's not for us to worry about. We have other pressing matters to deal with. Hopefully, the resettlement of Albanian refugees in America. Hopefully the French will somehow declare war on me. Anyways, research agreements with the US. A series of student exchanges and research collaborations will strictly tether our own technology with prestigious universities in the United States. Hell yeah, boys! Let's get rid of that scientific collapse, and that should put us into the positive. Adjust. Research. Good. NATO military restriction, deorganized navy, East German refugees. We can probably deal with all the other ones. I don't think I'm going to get membership into NATO, though, which would be nice. German Reich and NATO. We're going to be more wholesome. Like, look at our social policies. We're going to be... Unless it somehow changes it when I flip. Possible NATO expansion? In recent conferences of NATO leaders, the discussion will be held on expanding the organization and include more frontline states. Oh, West Germany, Greece and Turkey are all facing communist forces. Wait, what? Soviet military administration in Kurdistan. Right. And the Soviets just gobbled up some land. It's actually a core of them. And Greece now owns... there. Okay, cool. But yes, we're the only one that's not fallen that the Americans could ask to join NATO now. Sorry, promote left-wing divisions. Right, okay. The Eisenhower administration. Wait, what's this for? Oh. Okay. And the latest expanded NATO. Yeah, invite West Germany. They can do it after May. Oh, one of the fall must be true. The United States is not AI controlled and after May the 1st, 1955. So can they do it? Can they invite me to NATO? Oh, see if they can. I'm like, oh, it only takes 5 days. And I'm the German Reich. That's going to be fantastic. I think I will laugh very much at that. Oh, we actually have an army. We have 4 whole division guys. I doubt we'll have any generals or anything. Nope, we have no one. We now have Paul. Jachin. Is that's that bloody guy from Game of Thrones? I know that. I know that's he's an actor, but why is it's bringing up such random Anton Schmidt? Right. That is literally him. The whatever it is, the weird churchy guy. It's been that long since I watched him. Game of Thrones. You know who I mean. He ends up getting completely obliterated. Right, well, anyways, we've got some divisions. Yay, clemency campaign launched for the Rosenbergs. Okay, that's still ongoing. Gender policy cooldown is done. Sorry, what was the gender policy cooldown for? DDR established. Okay, German Democratic Republic. There's Piek. Would you like to go to war with us and we'll destroy you with our 4 divisions? How many divisions they got? 5 to 18. Yes, they outman us. At least we're making a decent bit of money. Do we have any current debt? Oh, we're actually doing good. Ship designer. All Rosenberg sentence commuted. Life in prison while parole received widespread international praise. Aeronautic versatility. Let's go ahead and do it in night ops. How are we doing for planes? Wow, we actually have 100 planes. Like we have a single batch. Ties with NATO is done. Reinforce the government. We will strengthen our new independent state to ensure peace and prosperity for the whole continent. Yes, that's totally what I'm planning to do. Oh, I was hoping it wasn't going to be this far into 1953 for the elections. It's like, yeah. So Conrad could stick around for quite a long time. Ah, finally! The elections of 1953, Federal Republic of Germany completes focus elections of 53. So, there's Heinrich, Franz, but Otto, Mr. Otto. The NRP. Yes. The SRP. Yeah, SRD, sorry. There he is. Mr. Otto. And, yay. It's back. It's back, and the world's probably thinking, what the fuck? It's not even been a decade since the end of World War II, and the Reich is back. Oh well, we'll finish this, and then it looks like we have a whole new part of the tree to work down. And I really do want to get the East German Revolution, pro-Western strife. I really want to see what happens with that. I think we need all of the following, so we're going to have to do all this. So, Operation Xavier, named after the Frenchman, Xavier Vallat. This operation lets us renew anti-Jewish sentiments in secret. Yep, back to their wholesome ways. Yay. Oh, so... Just thinking. Where do we get rid of this organised navy? The execution Nasser. Yeah, where do we get rid of the navy bit? We can reinforce the BGS as well. I'm assuming it'll be in here. Formation of the Bundesmarine. Reorganize the navy. Fantastic. Formation of Luftwaffe. And of course we'll have our military bit to go down as well. Oh, I read 500,000. I was like, blinking heck. Oh, we get 1.1k tanks. Oh, well, we'll be spending lots of money. I guess that wouldn't be too bad to do that. Coronation of King Saud. And the death of him. Right, Operation Xavier's almost done. Educational propaganda. The first step towards restoring our rightful place lies with the hearts and minds of our people. By teaching them the history of our people and their accomplishments, from Arminius to Charlemagne, from Friedrich the Gros to Otto von Bismarck, we shall instill the next generation the power and pride of the German people. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Equality, women's rights, population growth kind of drops a little bit. But equality for women's rights. The Greek Red Terror. Collaborating with fascists during the actual occupation supports the King of Greece. Okay, that doesn't sound good. America backs self-Vietnamese rejection of Geneva Accords. Right, okay. Don't like how there's so much green colours over here. The threat of a food crisis. Uh-oh. China's about to go through a very fun time, aren't they? Where even is that in the tree? Aha! Oh, do they have the famine right now? Oh, no. America launches Operation Passage to Freedom. Help the French Army and French Navy evacuate pro-French anti-communist Vietnamese civilians trapped in communist North Vietnam. But there isn't a communist North Vietnam. Jet bombers. The Panzerwerfer, self-propelled rocket artillery. The light tank, that's a little out of date. Main battle tank 2, there it is, the Patton. Educational propaganda has been done. Reinforce the BGS. On the 19th of June, 1953, the BGS authorized strength went up from 10,000 to 20,000 men. Farouk, danger to regional stability. Increasing alarm across the United States and Europe over intelligence reports suggesting that King Farouk of Egypt is preparing to launch military attacks against Israel and other neighbouring states. Oh, Farouk. Farouk, what are you playing at? Crusade against the left. Liberal, socialist, communists. It matters not what label they make themselves. All of these lesser ideologies are harmful to the Reich. We shall purge this chaff from true German wheat. Gulag! Woohoo! At least we got a little bit of construction speed from that. And we now have 7 divisions. Oh, Jesus. Presidential visit to Pakistan. Okay. Prosecution of rural cults. Mongolian recognition campaign. Abdul Hussein Hazir found dead. Wow, there's a lot of things there. Jeez. So, what is Farouk up to? The Mad King. America condemns British interference in Iranian affairs. Oh no. The Egyptian Revolution, the Free Officer coup. Right, so that failed. So this part of the tree is completely gone. So we're here. Arrest the free officers. Execution Nasser, that's done. Jewel of the Nile. So they can do the modern pharaoh. Okay, or they can get rid of Farouk. Where does he get... Unlocks focus to annex Sudan. Is there also ones in here to like invade folk? That's what it sounded like he was going to be doing, so... Yeah, do you know, the only downside of being the German Reich, and it's a pretty big downside, I'm stuck in between NATO and then the common form. Okay. Do you have a Death of Stalin route? Oh, the Death of Stalin here. Okay. Right, Crusade against the left is almost done. Right, Odessa. We just boost fascism support in some nations. Cool. Codename given to former SS members by the Americans. The escape of prominent SS members out of Europe has been regarded as myth by the Allies. Little do they know. Are we going to get generals returned to us? Is that potentially going to be something? Saudi ARAMCO strike. Will this increase oil prices? Who knows? Who knows? Let's set that up with another batch of 100. It looks like I can go ahead and change this. Seems good enough. Operation Paper. The invasion of Yunnan. Okay. No international. The Army McCarthy hearings inclusive. Inconclusive, sorry. Accelerate railway construction. Thorns are first flee to West Germany every month. We need to stop this. Oh, yes. Come to the West because we're totally not just as bad, if not worse, than the East now. Actually, no. I think we're still more wholesome than them. So we're up to 42. I think it's about time we build some more military industrial parks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll probably want to build some more power plants as well. Feel like we could potentially be getting short of power. Oh yes, we're on -2. Yes, that needs to be dealt with. Odessa is done. Condemn Western capitalism. Western finance capitalism remains a dangerous threat that is mandated by the nations that have condemned us to this fate. The new right cannot and will not tolerate these capitalists keeping the knife pointed at our back. National corporations, research and factory output. Little bonuses. Cool. Indian annexation of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Right, okay. Reform the caste system. Right, also okay. Atomic weapons theory. Perfect. Fission weapons allows nuclear bombs. Don't mind if I do. Oh, click the... That's still a work in progress. There's me clicking on it. Meteorological networks. Cool. Yes. SAGA equality. The new German Reich is a wholesome place where everybody has equal opportunities and everyone's treated equally. Which is completely the opposite of what we really the Reich stands for, but... Oh. Oh, we lose 10,000 manpower in every state, though. The rat lines. Name given to the old escape routes of many former SS members, also regulated to myth and hearsay by the Allies. But we know better. The time has come to retrace those routes and contact some old friends. Are we going to get some generals? That are absolutely crap, like the guys we got. General strike in Bahrain. The full General Secretary Digi. Moscow's puppet fears the West. Utopian economics and brutal Stalinist. You need to go. Mass resignations in military. Where's this occurring? The Pentagon, so it must be America. Oh, what the hell? Why? What the Free Albanian National Committee? What I just don't get. I don't get that whatsoever. I don't know what the Americans backing his logic is behind that. Embrace stressorist economics. HIAG. Yeah, we're gonna have to do them all. And Strasser brothers were on to the right idea in banning capitalism for a social state for the benefit of the state rather than for the people. It led to the abomination that is communism, which adopts Strasser's ideas to practice if we were to strengthen the state. Damn bloody right way to preserve our national sovereignty. Federation of Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Oh, so the Americans. There's the Republic of South Sudan, but the Kingdom of Egypt got thicker. But they're still at war with the Americans. Italian Republic has a decent bit of influence. I like how you can have a look and see who's influencing places. 76%. Holy moly. I'm spending 1 million in the army. 1.9. It's not even that good. If anything, it's you know, crap. Unbelievable. That's fine. I think what we'll do is, once this focus finishes, we'll call it a day. And we'll start with expel our religious and political enemies next episode. Many of the German leaders who returned were those from the corrupt monarchy and the inept Weimar, Republic government. Worse yet, are the Christian and Jewish leaders who returned. We must keep Germany united and at all costs expel these traitors from our lands. Okay, cool. Right, so the Reich is back, and it was less than 10 years, not even a decade, since the end of World War II, and they've returned. Otto will be leading us. I don't really know. I was wanting to get Yugoslavia before the Soviets, but yeah, it's not looking great for our expansion capabilities. We'll maybe just have to go abroad or something. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very, very soon for another episode. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. The now.